Breaking news, the family of an 18-year-old woman says her body was found on the edge of the Trout River in North Jacksonville. Police suspect foul play in her death. Good evening, I'm Ben Becker in for John.
And I'm Tanika Hughes. Police say that woman's body was found near the Trout River around 3:18 this afternoon in the North Shore neighborhood. Action News Jack's Robert Grant joins us from where her body was found. Robert, she was a senior at Ribault High School.
And Tanika, I just spoke to her grandmother, who tells me she was looking forward to graduation. It's why she says her disappearance earlier this week just did not add up. A neighbor found her body just here along Trout River, the water bank. Now, this is on 71st and Vermilion Street on the North Shore. And take a look at your screens, a picture again of Santeria Williams. Family members tell me she got a call from someone just after midnight. This happened early Wednesday morning. They don't know who called her, but the grandmother says the 18-year-old left the house and family did not see her again after that. Now, just after 3 o'clock this afternoon, police got a call from a neighbor who found Williams' body. Investigators say there is evidence of foul play, but could not give any more specifics beyond that. Any information anybody has is asked to call police and share that with them. Of course, family looking for answers right now. Live on the North Shore, Robert Grant, CBS 47, Fox 30, Action News Jack.
Okay, so y'all just heard this audio right here. And here we are yet again in this ongoing saga of young black people being found dead near or in bodies of water. And I just did a video recently about another young woman who was found dead in a body of water. And here we have another one right here whose name is Santeria. Let me make sure I get her name correctly. Santeria Williams, 18. She was about to graduate this year from high school. That's wild. And they said in Jacksonville, so this happened in Florida. And so the red flag for me in this whole situation, this story is like the family wants to know who called her, because they said somebody called her and she left her home around 12 midnight. And I'm trying to figure out why, like, how did she get out and no one thought, to stop her, or did they know that she left, or whatever the case may be? And they said somebody called her, and when she left, they didn't see her after that. My thing is, like, why was she out after 12 midnight? And the better question is, who called her? That's the biggest mystery, is who called her. And I wonder if they can get like traces from her phone. Well, here's the thing. 9 times out of 10, she probably had her phone with her, and whoever did what they did to her has her phone, because that's the only trace they have right there of who called her. That's the only way they would know. So the person, whoever did this to her, most likely definitely took her phone. They were smart in that aspect not to leave their phone on her after they did away with her life, I should say. And I wouldn't be surprised if she was taken out somewhere and then they put her body there, because a lot of times that tends to happen. It doesn't necessarily mean that the incident happens at this particular location where their body was found. They could have happened somewhere else and then they moved the body there. But again, it's still near a body of water. Another young black life gone. And now the family is left grieving and left with a lot of questions and not many answers, because it's just like really up in the air right now. Like, who could have did this? Who called? Why did they call? Why did she leave? And a host of other things. But because they don't have her phone, they will probably never find out who did it. Hopefully they do. But right now there really isn't any leads. That's crazy. But most likely 9 times out of 10, whoever called her is the one who did it. Think about it. They were the last ones to see her. They were the last ones to be in contact with her. And the question is, why did she leave? Like the family wants to know, why did she leave? Who did she go to see? Why was it so important for her to go see this person or persons at this time of night that they could not see each other, say, during the day? Not to say even if they did it during the day that this wouldn't have happened, but it happened at night, at a time when there's not a lot of people who are out. But all in all, it's still a very sad story. Hopefully the family can find out what happened to her, who did that to her. It's gonna be a bit of probably a struggle, because it's a mystery at this point. But R.I.P. to this woman, 18, only 18 years of age, and taken out just like that. And there's so many questions as to what happened with very little answers.